Welcome. Gina, can you throw my computer on the TV here, please? Guys, we're in a short. We're in a Bitcoin short right now, 82,258. You see the fire behind me. The fire is real. I feel it. It's hot. It's burning. My skin, my hair. Guys, it's a bear market, right? I mean, welcome to the bear market. Some of you have been calling it for a lot longer than we have. Congratulations to you.
Can we change our name to Bear Market Crypto? And
Yeah.
then once we officially call a bull market again, we'll change our name again to Bull Market Crypto.
I don't know. Anyways, Gina, roll the intro. Thank you.
Hola! It's your favorite boy, Big Rob. I'm back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. A lot going on today. Markets are on fire. Everything is down. Gold is crashing. Silver is crashing. Bitcoin is crashing. Well, who's not crashing? Well, I'm actually kind of crashing myself.
Gold and silver are
One
getting
too many drinks last night, so now I got double fisting water.
gold and silver are
so-
getting absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, dude, it's bloody out there.
It's yeah. I mean,
Look at this. This is gold up at one point to 5,600, under 4,900. This thing is absolutely melting down. Well, you know, gold is easy to melt. Doesn't take a lot of heat. Very malleable. Apparently, the charts are the same. Also, silver is down tremendously. 20% pullback on silver. I think it was it got us a 25% pullback at one point.
it's 27.
27% pullback on silver. You know, it's a nice life lesson to understand that, you know, a lot of times we'll have internal discussions, or we'll just kind of we'll talk amongst the chat, and you know,
For the love of God.
a lot of times we'll say, you know, there'll be some narrative out here, be like, well, Bitcoin will never pull back 40%. We'll never get a 30% candle in Bitcoin again. It's too big of an asset. Bro, gold and silver are putting in giant red candles. So just this is a stark reminder that at any point in time, I don't give a fuck how big Bitcoin is. I don't care. Like, if gold can pull back, I'm gonna gold pull back 15%. Silver pull back 27%.
Gold erased the entirety of a Bitcoin market cap in one move.
Yeah. And so, like, it's just a stark reminder that, like, at any point in time, I don't give a damn how big you think a market is as far as market cap. Any asset, it could pull back at any point in time. And so, yeah, you know, it makes you think, like, what does this mean for MicroStrategy, right? I went back in the archives 6 months ago. Saylor came out and said Bitcoin could crash to $20,000 and strategy would still be okay. Interesting. Their average buys at 70-something thousand. I think it's like 74,000, somewhere in there. And so if you think that Bitcoin's price dropping could spell doom and gloom for MicroStrategy, apparently not. Also, you got the likes of Andrew Tate chiming in on the price of Bitcoin dropping, and he says Bitcoin could go to as low as 26,000. Is he an expert? No. Is he loud? Sure.
Why crypto keeps going down, because all of you are analyzing the market, saying, why is it going down? Who's selling? Who's the bear? I've looked at the angles on the chart, and I don't know why it's still going down. Let me tell you why it's going down. It's going down because you think it won't. So everyone's max longing. Because the market's become super volatile, most people have lost all of their money, so everyone's like, well, it can't go any lower. Let me just borrow some money, and let me max long and make it all back in one trade. Let me tell you a secret of the universe. Everything can always get worse. You could lose your entire family in a car crash, and it could be the worst day of your life. And on your way to the morgue to identify the bodies, you could also get in a car crash and lose a leg.
Jesus.
And then on your way to the hospital, the ambulance could crash and lose a hand. And then when you're recovering with no family and no hand and no leg, you get an infection. Because the cleaner who cleans the hospital decided to not clean your room so they could go home early. It can always get worse. The price can always go lower. The more you believe that the price isn't going to dump, so you should borrow a bunch of money to max long, because we're at the bottom, the more you believe this is a sure thing, it's going to be fine, the more fucked you are. It can always get worse. And it will continue to get worse until all of the optimism is gone, until all the longs have stopped being placed, till everyone's out of money, till nobody's going to profit. And once that is in place, once nobody is going to make it all back with one trade, once everybody's lost all their fucking money, then we go to all-time high. That's the way the universe works.
In that case, we're close, guys.
There it is.
You feeling the bear market vibes or what?
It's definitely
Just say it. Your line in the sand was
it was a 87. Yeah, I told you, man. Once it crossed 87, it was yeah. From that point on, I was
still thinking about how absolutely spot on Magic was, Rob. He said 96 to 98K. That is exactly where it topped.
Well, the thing was you know, I routinely go back to where we had that tweet from God knows who the hell it was from like 4 years ago or 2 years ago, where they said the top was going to be on a certain day.
October 6th.
Yeah.
It was a 4chan post.
Yeah. That one spot on, bro.
Yeah.
100% spot on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
if you don't know what to do, you know, you can always have a drink when you which I had plenty of last night. Always have a drink when times are bad. Absolute has a new flavor, Tabasco. This one really
rip your asshole in half and who would drink that? I guess I know a few people that probably would drink that.
It's funny. This post here says every single fraternity pledge in the country just fell to their knees. Yeah, good point. Why would you just buy a bottle of Tabasco and then just add it to your drink? Why do you need to put the Tabasco in the
Yeah.
I'll leave that alone.
It's called marketing.
Okay. Yeah,
Welcome to the world of marketing.
You're right.
Hey, I do want to show a post here from our friend CryptoFace. Shows a P&L loss of $893,000, and he commented and said, not as bad as I thought it would be so far.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Not as bad, huh? Interesting. CryptoFace. Best of luck. It's a lot of money, my friend. It's a nice house here on the Anthem Hills, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a mansion house. Take a look at this. Liquidations. Over the last 24 hours, Rob, $1.4 billion was liquidated in crypto, 92% being longs. Duh, obviously. You take a look, everything is oversold outside. I mean, this is a 24-hour. You go to the 1 hour. You have a few things. Well, that's actually better than I thought it was. It was about the 15-minute. What? Who is overbuying this? Manta, Lit, FIDA, Siren.
Guys. Breaking news.
Okay.
This just in. Bitcoin is finally outperforming gold and silver.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
It is. Look.
Technically, you're not wrong.
It's outperforming it. Yay. Also,
He said, yeah.
from Mario to Fall, Bitcoin, whenever I open up a leverage long, there it is. Yeah. Just
see you later. See you later.
maybe that horse will fly. It'll turn into Pegasus.
Guys, silver down 24% in a day, wiped out $1.6 trillion from its market cap. You also have gold falls 10% in biggest drop in decades. And so, hey, you know, we were on the sidelines watching all the gold bugs cheer. Well, now they've joined our misery.
Welcome to the club, gold.
To the club. Brennan, give us a Bitcoin chart. What do you got?
Okay, so I'm in a trade right now. So right here, I'm just in a short. I called it out yesterday that the market wasn't gonna do anything spectacular. I told David yesterday in the trading show, if anybody was here, that we were gonna see a dump and that we were actually I told everybody that we were gonna use this area as a new resistance. And exactly what did we do? This was old support, and what did we do? We used it as resistance, and now we're pushing to the downside. I'm very oh shoot, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm very bullish on what's going on at the current moment. Yeah, I don't know. Our next area where we should catch any support is down here at, this is 78K. We are in this little zone right here, but we've almost pushed through it now. And so I just think we're going to continue to the downside. And I think that this is the next area where we'll catch some support and probably see some type of reversal candle, something like that. On the 1 minute, this is my trade setup. It's actually not looking all that great at the moment. But this is my limit orders at 82.561.8. Stop loss is at 83.256.8. And then my TP is sitting at 80K on the dot. So
I got stopped out of my trade, but I got another short lined up at 83.240. And for me, I look at my VWAP band here. VWAP upper band sits at 83.260. We're getting a pretty big bid here. This is a 5-minute time frame on Bitcoin. I do have a pretty tight stop loss at 83.5. But this is a big move. But my concern is going to be on the 15-minute at least, that the volume is not going to surpass that of the previous candle, which was the big spill off from open of 80 to 8 down to a wick low, guys, of 81.8. And it's gonna hit my did I get tapped in? Oh my God, look at that.
it's me stopped out.
Oh, me tapping in is you getting stopped out?
Yeah, I'm stopped out. So
You're stopped out? Okay. Again? Nothing? It's playing games with me. Watch it not, Phil. Anyways, Rob, what's kind of your gauge on alts now that Bitcoin's kind of a lot of volatility today? What are you thinking in terms of altcoins?
Well, alts are currently in a very bad situation. Obviously, if you see Bitcoin lose, say, 80,000, if the spill off continues, it's going to be a dark day for alts. Right now, River, which something that kind of came out of nowhere, broke it at the top 100, down the most. It also has gained the most recently.
$35. It was just at $85.
Yeah, it's down 22% right now in the day, down 18% on the week, and then gold plays in crypto are down significantly as well. Actually, leading the pack is Tether Gold, Pax Gold, which are pegged more or less to the price of gold. Now, what does that mean for crypto? As far as altcoins, well, first of all, there is, Hyperliquid still up 33%. Not surprised that, Hyperliquid's only down 7%. It's performing quite well. With volatility comes, you're going to move to the exchanges, even if you're shorting or longing, whatever it is. And so now, let's take a look at the top 500. I'm curious here where we're at on the biggest gainers. Anything up? No. All right. So the ones that are down the most, you got Pippin, River. Those are both significantly down. Also, you got, let's see here. Yeah, it's just typical. If you take a look at the top plays, they're not down as much as you would think they would be, right? I think if you see the big spill off, if you see Bitcoin getting under 90,000 or 80,000, then I think the floor falls out from our altcoins. And so big move coming out of Bitcoin right now, though. Yeah. Bitcoin is shooting up. Kind of curious to see how far this candle will go. This thing was down to 82, 81 something. It is currently at 83.4. So we're seeing a big movement out of. I don't know. You think this rally continues, or do you think it's just a little bounce?
Great question. I think it's a little bounce.
Did you unmute? No, it's not. I think it's gonna go to 84, like 5, and go back down.
84.5, huh?
Yeah. I mean, just like I said yesterday, it's gonna start using this old support as a new resistance. So I think it's gonna continue to use this old support. This support, the bottom of this, is 84.621. So I just say 84.5 is where.
I think, we came down here and bounced off of this on the way down. I wouldn't be surprised if, see here, these are just 1 hour candles, so on the way down here, and this was yesterday, on the way down, we hit 83.450, bounced, and then came further down. So I don't know. I think we're going to reject right here.
I hope so. That'd be good. Good for my short. Okay, Rob, let's take a look at the markets. I know you mentioned some of the altcoins, but what's the rest looking like?
Yeah, I mean, the major players they seem to be holding flat, relatively speaking. I thought the markets would spook out the major alts like, say, Cardano, Solana, XRP. And currently, nothing's too red here on the 24 hours. Cardano is down 10%, and so is XRP. And, well, Solana as well. But BNB is holding strong. We know that BNB is bulletproof against bear markets.
Everything.
Yeah. ETH's down 8% on the week. But, Avalanche is getting destroyed, bro.
AVAX?
Yeah, it's at like $10 now, man. I don't know. I mean, SWE is down 15% on the week, so this one's taking some lumps as well. But yeah, it's gonna get a lot worse if Bitcoin doesn't find support here and rally. So we'll see.
All right. Anything you're eyeing for a potential buy here?
Buy? No, not at this moment.
Nothing?
No. I'm in short mentality at this moment.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, my friend. Okay. Brennan, you got any other trade setups you're eyeing, my friend? XRP, Solana, any other altcoins?
I mean, right now I'm scared to trade any of those just because Bitcoin is doing what it's doing. And so I'm trying to just really trade Bitcoin just because it's the daddy coin of all of what's going on right now. And it just everything follows it. And so really what I just want to see, and I'm up on the 30-minute, is I just want to see Bitcoin I just want to see Bitcoin find something to move like away off of. Right now we're chopping. This area is the last level of market support that we have before we drop down to this 78K range. So once we lose this support right here, like we see these two taps, and then if we go over, there's a lot more of market support right here. After we lose that, we go down to 78K. And so what I want to see is either us move through that or us continue to use it as new support, and then maybe sit in between this area of resistance and this area of support.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'm actively managing my trade right now. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's talk about, what do you want to talk about? We talked about that. Let's talk about this. New Fed chair was announced. Take a listen. Kevin Warsh. And I need to unmute my. There we go. All right, Mr. Warsh. What do you got for us? So apparently this is going to be the first pro-Bitcoin, pro-crypto Fed chair ever.
with Bitcoin. I know Stan Druckenmiller is now on board. I think when we've talked about Bitcoin in the past, I think you had perhaps a lesser view. I don't know if you have a different view today.
So Stan calls me his partner. I call him my boss. One of us is lying, but I'll let you figure out who's who in that, Andrew. So I'd say I think that Bitcoin does make sense as part of a portfolio in this environment where you have the most fundamental shift, for example, in monetary policy since Paul Volcker. This is a big shift that we're seeing under the Powell Fed, rightly or wrongly. So I'm not surprised in a period of dollar weakness where Bitcoin's doing what it's doing. And I'd also suggest that part of the move in Bitcoin is taking some of the bid away from gold. I think if Bitcoin never existed, gold would be rallying even more right now. But I guess if you're under 40, Bitcoin is your new gold. So I think of Bitcoin as a lot of things, but it's certainly with every passing day getting new life as an alternative currency. And when you see the strength of the euro, the strength of the pound, the strength of the RMB, the Korean won, the Mexican peso, I guess we shouldn't be surprised to see the strength of Bitcoin as well.
Rob, thoughts?
I mean, what does that mean for crypto, though? For a Fed chair being bullish, or does that mean they're going to actively buy? I mean, like, what's the narrative framed here? I mean, because you're a fan, it's like if Ronaldo came out and said he was buying Bitcoin, like, that's cool. He's one of the most famous people in the world. But
we're gonna maybe talk about. I'm
not trying to dismiss it. I'm just saying, like, what's the angle here? Like, what does that mean if there's a progressive?
Certain banks were getting guidance from the Fed. Don't deal with crypto companies. Don't service crypto customers. So that probably would change. We know Custodia, right? Caitlin Long was trying to get a master account at the Fed. Now maybe those will be a lot easier and open up liquidity. Maybe the crypto becomes more intertwined with the Fed. And when I say that is, if the markets tank, traditional markets, the Fed usually, if they need to, they step in, right? Can they do that for crypto now? So those are some things that I would kind of take away from that.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to dismiss it. I'm just kind of curious to see, what you thought as far as, what that ultimately means for our market. But, I mean, I think it's bullish. I mean, 100%. So,
okay, great take there, man.
Yeah, I know,
it's amazing.
No, I mean, my thing is just it's curiosity, and I don't really know what the dynamics of it essentially translate to.
You think he comes in and slashes rates immediately?
Oh yeah, that's happening.
Everyone has said the guy is a hawk. He doesn't believe in adding to the balance sheet. He doesn't believe in quantitative easing. That's his track record. But they're also saying, him and Scott Bessent, we're finally going to have a Fed and a Treasury that are going to be working hand in hand. And then the whole thing of there might be pain in the beginning, but it's going to be overall better. I don't know if people are ready for that. I mean, they're already kind of very, very painful, but it'll be interesting. So May 26th, that Powell is out. Either way, May is when Powell is gone and the new Fed chair comes in. But guys, remember, decisions aren't based on one person, right? It's not just Kevin Warsh. It's the entire FOMC that vote. So we got some news from Binance here. This is interesting. You know what chart I saw? Hold on. CZ Bitcoin jail. I saw a chart that was kind of scary, man. I wish I could find it. It was sorry, give me 2 seconds. I should be able to find it.
And just the update on Bitcoin, we're starting to see a push towards 84,000. So where is this going to reject here or pull back? No, I was mentioning I thought we were to get a reversal here at 83.4, 83.5, and currently making a move towards 84. We'll see. Looks like, yeah. What do you guys think about the markets? Put in the chat. Curious to see what y'all think about Bitcoin, price action, maybe alts. Crypto Stevo says, Rob brings top-notch analysis. That's right, I'm here to save the day.
Dude,
Green good, red bad.
I wish I would have remembered this prior to the show because I would have had it queued up. But, oh, man. Anyways, it was a chart that said that when CZ went to jail, that's when Bitcoin's rally started to 100K. And literally, the day he got out, it was the top. Or close to the top. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyways, Binance, apparently they're... Look at this. Today we're taking another step forward. Binance will convert their Seifu fund, which they have around $1 billion in stable coins, and they're going to convert that into Bitcoin, with the process completing within the next 30 days. The Seifu fund will undergo regular rebalancing based on its market value. Should Bitcoin price movements cause it to fall below 800 million, Binance will replenish it to 1 billion. Yeah, they're going to buy it and it's going to go down by 50%. They're going to be like, fuck, we need another 500,000 to buy. So the goal is to keep it at $1 billion always. We believe Bitcoin is a foundational asset of this ecosystem and the premier long-term store of value. By making this move, we're embracing market cycles and standing shoulder to shoulder with the industry. A lot of people are pointing to this, Rob, and saying, well, Binance got the entry they wanted and now their prices are going to reverse. Hey, we're at 84K. Maybe they're right. I don't know. Any thoughts on this?
No.
No? Okay. Cardano. USDC, kind of. Hello from Japan, says Charles. Just signed the integration agreement for USDCX on Cardano. Welcome to Cardano Circle. Well, it's not USDC. It's USDCX. So you might be wondering, what the hell is USDCX? USDCX is USDC for non-EVM chains. The two other ones that have it that you might have heard of are Canton Network and Stacks. They're the first to be to support it, and now ADA. USDCX to be integrated into Cardano's. Cardano is a USDC-backed token optimized for specific chains. If you deposit USDC into a Circle-dedicated smart contract called X Reserve, it mints the USDCX one-to-one on Cardano. So basically, by connecting Circle's CCTP and gateway, you can move USDC and USDCX across chains. So it's not the actual USDC. It's, I don't want to say a synthetic version, but it's a wrapped version of it. And so
that's not Jiffy. That's not Skippy. That's creamy peanut butter by Great Value. It's
what?
It's a knockoff brand, bro. That ain't real Circle.
It is a real Circle product.
Yeah, it's like buying it's like buying a Great Value brand, you know, or getting the Great Value batteries that say heavy duty instead of alkaline, you know.
So what are you trying to say? You're not bullish on this?
It's not even Circle, bro. He's like, welcome, Circle. You got a wrapped X
It
token.
is a Circle product, though.
That's very true, yeah. And this Great Value creamy peanut butter sits right next to the Peter Pan and the Jiffy. But it ain't the real thing. It's not the same. A lot of hydrogenated oil up in this thing.
Steve-O said they can't afford the real USDC. I don't know.
You got the budget. You got the budget stable coin, bro.
I don't think it.
I'm so worried about privacy, man. Why don't you work on interoperability, man? Get some EVM compatibility, dude.
I don't know if it has anything to do with price, but maybe interoperability. Yeah.
You know, we argue, you know.
Listen, would you rather have Great Value creamy peanut butter or no peanut butter?
No peanut butter, bro. That thing's poison. It should kill your ass. 30 years from now, you're gonna,
So this is
gonna have like thyroid cancer
So this
and be
doesn't
like,
need a-
bro, like where'd that come from? All that great value peanut. You know, I had a friend. He grew up. I grew up with him, and
He grew up, no way.
yeah. So I had a buddy growing up, and he was like 13 years old. He was quite overweight. He blamed it all on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Said, you know, I was
solid.
skinny, and then I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day for 2 years, and I got fat as hell. And I'm like,
Hey, if you're gonna,
might have something to do with it. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but interesting. Janet's Papa says Dollar General Clover Valley peanut butter with grape jelly is better than Goober's brand. It's all bad.
you guys are terrible.
It's all bad. You know, we a lot of times I'll kind of discuss altcoins and say like, hey, you know, what are some positives of them? And I routinely bring up like, oh yeah, like when I talk about like Avalanche for example, I'm like, oh, it's EVM compatible. You always push back. You're like, everything's EVM compatible. I'm like, no, it's not. And then, well, here you go.
Yeah.
You're not even EVM compatible. You just kind of need to be, man. It's all about interoperability, right? The thing is like, if you're not in the network, then you're trying to transact with people that are just in your little small community, right? Like if I want to send USDCX to you and you don't have any Cardano products, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it. And I'm sure Charles could make a video and yell at me and be like, hey, you can do it. It's the same product. It's just wrapped and you just got to put it over here, move it over here. It's like, but you know, then you got a lot of friction points, points of failure, you know. And then a lot of trust is lost in liquidity dexes because people are swapping from stable coins to Cardano or vice versa, getting front run and just losing, you know, millions of dollars for some of these big whales that are just trying to shift money around, man.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for it, man. It's just I've been waiting. It's like that kid has been single all his life, and then you're like, man, when are you gonna get a girlfriend, bro? When are you gonna get married? And all of a sudden, you know, dude pull up with Shamu. Just like
With Shamu. Oh my God. Something is wrong with you.
Shamu ate too much cream and peanut butter. Great value.
All right, I'm done. I got nothing else.
All right.
Why don't we do an AMA for the community? Guys, we're opening it up. AMA. Ask us anything. Myself, Rob, Gina. No, well, I know Steve-O probably won't ask her. And Brendan, we're doing AMA. I got nothing else. That's all I got for today, man. Very simple. Markets are down. Look, scalps and shorts. Ben and I were doing the trading show here in about 20 minutes. So anything you want to talk about there?
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm just let's see what we got in the chat. Anything cool
I'm
yet?
gonna stay on for 5 more minutes. If there's anything you'd like to ask us or discuss, please feel free to throw it in the chat.
Pixel Gag says, F all this. What the F? Why are the markets going down?
I'm so happy you can read. Are you gonna talk? Answer the question? Or?
Why are the markets going down? I think ultimately people were just too bullish, but there just wasn't enough retail behind, right? And ultimately the price of Bitcoin is heavily influenced, if not primarily influenced, by the order books on exchanges, right? You know, there are some OTC, there's a lot of, you know, there's market dynamics coming from Wall Street, but ultimately it's retail currently drives the price of Bitcoin. And what we saw out of gold and also out of silver is that it was institutions, companies, hedge funds, banks that were ultimately moving the price of Bitcoin. And then, moving the price of gold and silver. And then what happened? Retail came in and started getting degen, throwing money, and then next thing you know, there's a ton of retail in here playing around, moving the price, and then boom, they start selling, panicking, doing whatever, or maybe it's smart money shorting. I don't know, but anyways, that's what happens when retail gets FOMO.
Steve wants to know, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
The Barbie one, right, with Margot Robbie?
Shut up, bro. Recently, you know, I really like the Dune. The Dune movies were good.
The what?
Dune 1, Dune 2. Those are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, Tron's soundtrack is just badass. You know, and the only reason I started watching Tron, I started watching Tron last night. I actually passed out. I got halfway through the movie, but man, what, you know, the first one with Daft Punk, and then
9 Inch Nails, yeah.
So
You got some 9 Inch Nails back there.
I love 9 Inch Nails.
Okay, this is gonna be a very personal question, but maybe some women watching. I haven't seen a single female there.
Oh boy.
But when women have those really long nails, how do they wipe their butt after they poop? I've always-
Toilet paper.
No,
Well, no shit, but
No shit, because
don't
toilet
the nails,
paper.
like, don't the nails like poke you or whatever, or get shitty?
are you handicapped?
Why? Why would I be handicapped?
The dumbest question.
What?
Well, what if the nail
That's-
goes through the toilet?
Don't act like you haven't wondered.
Oh
too,
no, my camera.
I have
100%.
I have not
Hi,
wondered.
Gina, you look different. today.
No.
You
I
look
have not
different.
wondered that at all. I have never looked at a woman's nails and said, you know what?
How do you wipe your ass? I have. I've seen women with nails this long, bro. Like.
French Toaster says,
just gotta
how's
angle
Rocco doing? You know, we ran
ran into Rocco,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah. It was like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out to eat at a little restaurant here locally, and we ran into him. He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you all have figured it out.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think we
fixed
ever had
it.
an official announcement, but
we had
did we?
Yeah.
I'm here now.
Well, basically, you know,
We want to focus on his business.
yeah, he does.
If you want to support Rocco, go to
merchandise.
his merch store.
Yeah.
InandOutCrypto.com.
But it was good seeing him.
been hitting the weights?
No love lost, but yeah.
He's been hitting the weights.
Has he?
My boy got the biceps.
What else we got?
You know, you brought yourself into the what you want to say?
I want to talk about how great 9 Inch Nails is and how they do a great job with all of David Fincher's movies. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Such good soundtracks, The Social Network. Yeah, that's all.
All right. So good.
All right, bro.
I'm sorry, Gina. I love you.
The hell
You
do
know
you
what,
know? What do you know?
Okay. Who owns more crypto, Gina or Ashley?
I have like
If I had
$50
to
of
guess, I
Ethereum.
would go.
If you have any money in it, you own more than she does.
Oh, I have like $50 of Ethereum. That's it.
There
You
you
got
go.
more than that.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yahoo!
Ashley got some LGCT token, and then they had a hack. Oh, a hack. Yeah, okay. I reached out to the founder. I was like, hey, this is bullshit, bro. Like, the fuck? Anyways. I personally feel all the influencers calling for lower lows. If Bitcoin doesn't go down, those influencers should delete their channel, stay out of crypto. Bro, you are literally one of the most annoying people I've come across on YouTube, honestly. Like, if it's not just, like, prices going up, just everyone's dumb. David, you stake your crypto and do you the time for staking? The only crypto I was staking was Cardano until I sold almost all of it. Now I don't stake crypto, no. Yeah, I keep everything liquid for the most part. Keep it in my Tangent wallet.
Raul San Miguel said, scratch my back, Gina.
Wow.
I hope that's because of my long nails
Again.
and nothing else.
Your back is located on your back. Guys, when they say that, that's usually the next line that comes up. You could have visited PBD down here in South Florida. You know, yeah,
He visits us.
Robin. Remember?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's all. You got anything else? No. All right, guys. In 15 minutes, come join me and Brandon on the trading show. We'll see if we can put some trades in. We love you guys. Gina, roll the outro. Thank you. See you in 5 minutes.
Sin City Crypto. Cassius Cuvée. Yeah. Sin City Crypto. Everybody know we here for entertainment and info. Gonna show you how to get that big dough. So every day stay tapped in for big facts, no capping. With Bitcoin, if you're in, then you win. We divide the pie with no fraction. It's Big Rob, David. I spit the game, but they gave it. Name the coin that's your favorite. I got dry powder, why save it? To the OGs, new beginners. Special shout out to the well members. Buy a dip, sell winners. Ain't really nothing you can tell sinners. Tune in for the latest new flavors. They gonna teach us mean coins. They polarizing like barbecue chicken pizzas. I laugh with a major grin. Laggers, we trade them in. Baddies, they came to sin. And sinners gon' play to win. Screaming hola till my bags are flowing over. Hold ya to the moon and to the solar. Won't I? Don't be letting FOMO control ya. It's over when the finger tornado close ya. City.